Hi friends, um, I'm Max. This is my channel Maxxhub. This will be my first recording, my first release of my first video on my channel. We're going to be chatting here about stuff close to my heart. And since I've been diagnosed with mental health disorders quite recently, and I've been suffering with it for quite a while. Um, I've decided to start this channel and base it on mental health and building a community where we can reach out to each other and stand together against the stigma around mental health. Um, as we all know, America has been in turmoil for the last month. The things that's been occurring is crazy, from school shootings and assassinations, and to people celebrating assassinations. And yeah, um, so yeah, today we're going to start out with the channel. I think it's a good time to start it out, and it's a good topic to start it out on. For the last 2 weeks, I've been watching closely the assassination of Mr. Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace. Condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Charlie Kirk. It's a major loss right around the world, not just in America, as he was a conservative, but most of all, he was a Christian, and he tried to spread a message around the world that of good, of hope, of love. In the last 2 weeks, he's been well, before that, but his assassination has been celebrated. Now I know a lot of these people lost their jobs to this, which I agree with. I even agree with deportations, and I do agree with locking people up for inciting this violence. So let's first jump out at this. Mental health is a big concern in these days in society all around us. It doesn't matter if you're left, if you're right, if you are a politician, or if you are a shop worker, an entry-level position worker. It does not matter. We are all human. Even if you are unemployed, we are human above everything else. Doesn't matter about race, doesn't matter about religion. All of that is ways for people to just justify the wrong that they are doing. Now, since Mr. Charlie Kirk's assassination, I've been dreading of making this video, as I didn't want to start my channel off like this. But I think it's a good place to start off at, as the world is in turmoil and we have serious problems. Now I'm talking to the left, the Democrats, you all need to sit back and think. There is people that out here celebrating a man's death, a father, a son, a husband, and you are celebrating his death. And after seeing his wife's, Erica's, beautiful speech, where she actually forgave this criminal that assassinated her husband. And I've now come across videos of the left making fun of her. that this is a joke. This is no joke. And if this is how you, as a human, are justifying this man's death by saying, ah, well, he was like that and he lived like that and he deserved it, you need to seek urgent medical, mental help. You are mentally ill. There is mentally something wrong with your brain. You need to get it assessed by professionals. And I'm saying this out of the goodness, out of my heart, as this is not normal human behavior. This is it is criminal, okay, to speak and to do the things that you are protesting at a memorial. I mean, these type, because of difference of opinion, this is criminal, okay. Now, I've seen superstars and comedians being taken off their shows and brought back because of freedom of speech. Let me explain. There is a major difference between freedom of speech and hate speech. And what you, that is celebrating a man's death, and you have a responsibility to be humane, that humanity is gone. So then it's not freedom of speech anymore. It's considered hate speech, okay, which is a criminal offense, as you are literally inciting violence to one or another party or group of humanity. This is criminal, okay? It's hate speech. You should lose your job over that. You should be fired over that. You should get the death penalty for shooting someone. Even if you are mentally ill, you should still, as a grown adult, take the responsibility of your actions, for your actions, and stand your ground and take the hits, as mental illness does not give you the right to behave in such an inhumane, disgusting way. So yes, once again, my condolences to his family, to Erica, to the kids. It's a terrible loss for humanity, for Christianity. But as they said, this touched all over the world, and he is a martyr, and you have created a monster by saying the things that you are and doing what you're doing, and not even giving a family time to heal without attacking non-stop. And then once again, there was a sniper on a roof, assassinated 3 or 2 people, and, well, tried to assassinate 3 people. This is inhumane behavior. You need to seek professional medical advice. There is a sickness in your head that is allowing and telling you that that is acceptable. It is not. So, yeah, this has been something that's been lying close to my heart. as I've also been diagnosed with mental illness, but I will not celebrate a man's death. No matter what his color, race, religion, what his views, political views, or that is just not acceptable. So, yeah, it's just something that's been close to my heart. Now, let's leave it at that. And all I'm going to say about this is it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, if you're from the right, from the left, if you are, what your religion, what your race, none of that matters. At the end of the day, mental illness goes after everyone. Anyone. It is an illness. It's like cancer. It is like parasitic infections. It is an illness. It's not something you can always control. So my best advice to anyone thinking even of celebrating a man's death or anyone's death, seek medical advice. Before you make videos, before you lose your jobs, seek professional medical help. As you have no sympathy, you have no humanity left. In that case, you become a danger to society. As when you lose your humanity, you are willing to do absurd things, which is not allowed. And you will pay, regardless of your mental state, or you will pay the consequences of your actions. So seek medical help. And yeah, this is my platform. You're welcome to leave comments down below. I'll be grateful for comments down below, and we can become a family, and we can discuss all of these things that people are looking past. Mental health is real, people. It is not something that is just made up. This is a real problem in society these days. And it's close to my heart. As I said, I have been diagnosed with severe PTSD and depression and anxiety and a little bit of speech impairment and loss of function in sections of my body, and it's been quite a horrific battle. But I am a survivor, and I am fighting this, and I have gotten medical advice, and I have a medical team over me to try and resolve my problem. As we've been working on it for over 2 years, so it's not an easy path. It doesn't happen quick, but it needs to happen. In our society, people need to be diagnosed with mental illness, and they need to get help. But we can leave it at that. My channel is open to all, left, right, Doesn't matter what your political views are. It doesn't matter what you identify as. Mental health is real, guys. Let's help each other out. Let's get diagnosed. Let's not make fun of people and their families after such horrific events. Let's start spreading humanity again, not this evil contrast that's all over the world now, as it seems, as everyone knows, as there's wars raging, and it's just crazy. So to all, thank you for joining me today, and I hope we can build a family and stand together and get the help we need to move forward in this world. Thank you so much. Have a good day. See you guys soon. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys. If you like to see more content on this. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.